Hi, welcome to the lesson. In this lesson, we'll learn some few details about a computer. Specifically, we'll learn what happens when we switch on the computer. How do we know that the computer is ready to use? Well, when you switch on your computer, you must wait until you see this screen. This screen is called the desktop. Because the program which you are using is Microsoft Windows, this screen is called the Windows desktop. What is on the Windows desktop? Let's look at the features of the Windows desktop. As you can see, on the Windows desktop, there are small pictures. These small pictures or graphics are called icons. Icons are used in many ways. Some icons stand for programs which you can use or start. Other icons stand for devices which your computer has or which you connected to the computer. Some other icons stand for documents which you can create and save in your computer. Icons are shortcuts. They make it easier to use the computer. What else is on the Windows desktop? At the bottom of the desktop, you can see this part which stretches from left to right, where I'm moving my mouse. This is called a taskbar. The taskbar shows tasks which are currently running in the computer. If you want to know which tasks you have started or which tasks the computer is using, you can look at the taskbar. As you can see, these tasks are also represented by icons. So all these icons here represent tasks which are currently in operation in the computer. On the left side of taskbar is the start button. If you put your pointer there, the computer will indicate start. The start button is used to start a number of things. For example, when you want to start a program, this is the beginning point. We'll be learning how to use the start button because using a computer really means using a number of programs, and the operations usually start from the start button. At the other end, on the right hand side of the taskbar, as you can see, we have time and date. So this part shows the current time and the current date. If these are not correct, you need to adjust. You will learn how to adjust the time and the date so that they are correct. Well, this was a short lesson about the Windows desktop. But let me mention something. When you start your computer, you must always wait until you see the desktop. It is the desktop which shows that your computer is ready to work. A computer is different from a calculator. When you switch on a computer, the computer does a number of things before it is ready to work. So when do we know it's ready to work? We have to wait until we see the desktop. The appearance of the desktop can change. You can change it. If you don't like the way the computer is displaying the desktop, you can change the kind of desktop to use. You will learn how to do that. Well, this was a short lesson about what happens when we switch on the computer. How do we know the computer is ready to work? Till then, goodbye.